This is kind of the preview bit, as always, and I always like to explain it, where I do my checks, and I'm just going to feed the cat as well, and we'll start proper. So this is just like the warm-up. This is like the warm-up guy. Let's just see if I can hear myself. Can I hear myself? Can I hear myself? Ben Rufus Green, are you speaking? Can I hear myself? I can hear myself. Ben Rufus Green, are you speaking? So now I don't want to hear myself. I can hear myself. Ben Rufus Green, are you speaking? There we go. Right, okay, there we go. Now, okay, I'm just going to share this sucker. I'm just going to share. There we go. Right, okay. Right, okay. Okay. Just keep it down a bit, Ben. Just, keep it down. You're upstaging yourself, which is never a good look. So we'll send it first and foremost, to Crummy. Where is Crummy, I hear you ask? She's in the house. That's gone to Crummy. Right, that mic might be too close to me. If it's too close, just give me a shout. I won't shout, because it'll be too loud. Then we're going to share to Twitter. Come and join me. Come and join me now. I don't want to be too aggressive. Come and join me now for washing up. Hang on. Amazing. I've just abbreviated it. WUC. Washing Up Club is WUC. Come and join me for WUC. Did I clean that troublesome frying pan from last week? Tune in to find out. That's good. That's a really good and exciting. Come and join me now for Washing Up Club. Did I clean that troublesome frying pan from last week? Tune in to find out now. There we go. Beautiful. I don't like to blow my own. I do actually like to blow my own trumpet. Someone's got to bloody blow your trumpet, haven't they? Copy, tweet, and then we're going to share it to Facebook. Even though I know, and I say this every time, I know no one gets me on Facebook. They just don't get me. They just don't get. No one follows me. No one follows through. No, not follow through. Right. Now, as always, with WUC. All right, mate. Chill out. Go away. What are you doing? God. It's being silly. Stop it. Stop it. Right. Let's get rid of that. Right, we're still going. Crummy, are you there? I don't know. Right. As always, with WUC. I've just started calling it WUC. How does that feel? In my mouth it feels nice. As always with WUC, we're going to feed the kitten. Always start with a fully fed kitten. Okay? Come on! I've got to open this as a new batch. Free advertising for Lily's Kitchen. What was that? That was scary. That was really scary. Oh my God. So, here we go. Oh, hang on a minute. Wait, hold your horses. Right, tuna. She gets tuna once a week, because if you give your cats too much tuna, it ain't so good for them. And there's the whole being a vegan and having a cat and feeding them chicken. I don't know. I need to get a really good answer, because it is a bit of a flaw. I can see there's a few comments coming in. I can't read them from here. I'm not Superman. Let's just get rid of this. Let's just pull this round, so I've got a bit more room to feed the kitten with. I might even check the messages while I'm here. Splish splash. Morning, Eyes on Legs. Favourite time of the week. Favourite time of the week. Sorry about that. Mine too. And hello, Eyes on Legs, and hello, Jez Cordell. I've been very much enjoying... hang on a minute. What's it called? Van Cam Lunch. So do you travel around solving crimes, and then you have some lunch? Please say yes. Right, here we go. Now, today's kitten food is chicken and ham. Now, the kitten will hopefully hear this and come bounding in, and then the ritual for the feeding may begin. Right, there we go. Off we go. Just clear the throat. Let's get that throat clear. The mic is touching my chin, eyes on legs. I don't know if that's a bad thing. Tell me if it's too loud. I'm being quite whispery at the moment, just because I know a lot of you play this when you're going to sleep. You listen to it once and then you play it when you're just going to sleep, because it helps you sleep and it helps motivate you. It's a multi-purpose stream, this. It helps motivate you, it excites you. It's good to play while you're lovemaking as well, of course. Goes without saying. Goes without saying. Is that my catchphrase or David Edwards' catchphrase? Because I said it as a character, but I didn't write it. Who's this? Who is this? I know who it is. I'm just playing a little game. Right, okay, so we've got to get all the juicy bits out of the corner. Hang on. Where is it? Where is it? For God's sake. Right, juicy bits. Juicy bits achievalised. Then we get this kitten. This is the ritual. The ritual beginneth. See, the food's there, but she's walked into the kitchen because she knows the ritual's about to happen. Excuse me, just had a quick orgasm there. Grummy didn't clean the spoon properly. More chin, please. Hang on a minute. Right. Okay, I couldn't see what you said, so forgive me if I didn't answer, and I haven't worked out how to transfer the recording to YouTube with the stream, with the dialogue, with the chat. Limmy doesn't have his on his dialogue. Right, here we go. This is the kitten about to get fed. Right, who wants food? Do you want food? Come here if you want food. That's the rules. Now let's get a tail squiggle. Are we going to get a tail squiggle? Are you going to squiggle your tail or what? Come here if you want food. Come here. Right, she's not squiggling, but she gets this. Hold her aloft, kiss on the head, Lion King style. Bring her over to the food, and there he goes. God, I nearly dropped her. God, that was intense. Right. Hi, fun fans. Welcome to Washing Up Club, or WUC, as I like to call it. We've got a lot to get through today, so without further ado, that's my cuff there. That is that, and that is that. I'm going to wash my hands. I've just handled a kitten. Her tail quivered. Did it quiver? Right, hands are clean. Water's cold. So before we fill up, we have to get rid of the dry stuff. Now, for those of you who are drinking along with me, today's drink is a weird one. It's licorice and fennel and some other crap. It's cocktails. Right. Oh, that's quite nice, actually. I did a double sip there because it was so nice, which is rare, quite rare. So I know someone's keeping a table of what goes on. So how many times have I done a double sip? How many times have I done a double sip? How many times have I done a double sip? There's a bit of acting there. That was quite good, actually, wasn't it? I felt got goosebumps from my own acting, which happens a lot. I had a recall audition today for a commercial. I won't say too much more about it, but it didn't go that well, to be honest. But it was quite fun because I met a lot of people. That's mostly part of the fun, meeting people that look like you. Whenever you go for certain commercials, there's lots of people who are tall, thin, thinnish. Let's say thinnish, long-limbed. And this one guy, he was in a Street Cat Named Bob sequel, and I knew him through a friend, so I mentioned that, and he was very chatty, and it was lovely. I was finding out about Street Cat Named Bob, and that obviously There were several stunt cats, and Bob was only brought in for certain shots, but it was like, oh, to have met Bob. Sadly, no longer with us, unfortunately. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you do 2 swigs. You get a bit of trapped gas. You get a bit of trapped gas, and it's got to go somewhere. So rather, belch it. But anyway, so I was talking to him, and it was for a something. There's a Canadian connection, so I said, I'm reading a Canadian comic at the moment, and he narrowed his eyes and he said, what comic? And I said, Alpha Flight. And he said, that's my favourite comic. And it turns out the comic I was reading, Alpha Flight, the first foray into Alpha Flight, was his favourite ever comic. I thought it was quite interesting, bit of a random, and he told me all about it, told me how good it was, said it had never been done before, that kind of thing. And yeah, I'd randomly started talking to him about it. So that was fun. I'm working at BBC. I've got my day job back up and started. You've made a new friend, lovely. And I've been walking up the stairs, and we're on the 7th floor. So let me tell you something. Or was this a message from Crummy? I think Crummy's just messaged me. What's she saying? Sent a photo. She sent a photo. Right, okay. I should probably turn this off. She sent a photo with stuff on her face. She wants me to show it, but she's going to deny it. Morning all, haven't done my washing up yet. Is that okay? Okay, let me... do your washing up through me. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I will wash up for you, not literally. Metaphorically. But anyway, but we're not at the washing up yet. The excitement, fun fans, that's quite a good phrase, isn't it, fun fans? I might try and make it my catchphrase. I know you shouldn't say that this is my catchphrase, but I just did. So sue me. So here we go. We've got recycling. Got the Bisto vegetable gravy. Very tasty. We use it a lot. Emily, am I keeping this? It's dill. I always want to finish off dildo by saying dildo. Dildo. Yeah, I said it. I said the punchline too quickly. Emily, are we keeping this? I'm going to put that to one side until she answers. Which hopefully she will, otherwise... Whoa! Easy now. Right, sieve, my least favourite thing to wash up. Thankfully, we're not washing it up this time. Is dill done? Yeah, the dill's done. Dill done. Dill don't. Fun with dill. Actually, anything with dill is the last thing I wash up, because it just bloody gets everywhere, dill. Oh, God. Right, does anyone have one of these? Look at that. Anyone have one of these? Is it a spiralizer? Yes, get rid of that dill, because I want to keep the one from Spain. So I'm getting rid of the dill container. This is surely nothing worse than washing sieves. Exactly. So, does anyone have one of these? Look at that. It's like a Spanish Inquisition torture implement. But I think it's a spiralizer. How it works, I can't remember now. Oh yeah, it comes out there. It comes out the end. You push it down with this thing. Kind of... and it comes out all spiralised there. But thankfully, you don't have to wash that. Now, for those of you enjoying the Sip-along-a-thon, we're going in again. Yeah, bin the container. Keep the Spanish one. It's like that quote from The Godfather. Take the gun, take the cannelloni, leave the gun. Or something like that. Cockfields. That's actually quite nice. Right, okay, here we go. If there's any bits on there that you can pick off when it's dry, just pick them off. You know, because it's clean. It's been cleaned. There's just a bit of filth on it that you can just pick off. Isn't that right, Crumb? Isn't that right, Crummy? Oh, we had these during the week. My God, they were very nice. Chickpeas and curry sauce. I tell you, they're a good alternative to baked beans, you know. What's the worst herb, Ben? The worst herb... right, okay. Now, I love the flavour of dill, but washing up dill is a nuisance. It just gets everywhere, it sticks to everything, so it's not the worst herb, but it does have its issues. Tastes amazing, though. I love the flavour of it. And I wouldn't want it not to be used as much. The worst herb. I don't know, probably arsenic? Is arsenic a herb? Probably one of those ones that kills you. What herbs can kill you? I don't want this to be like How to Kill People podcast. Another alternative title for this is The Joy of Washing Up, which is a bit of a Bob Ross reference. The Joy of Washing Up, or is it The Joy of Sex? No, what is it? What am I talking about? Oh dear. Got to be parsley. Yeah, parsley. Oh, okay. Parsley. I don't know if it... Oh, hang on a minute. Bay leaves. I don't get bay leaves. Okay, you put them in your mince, your bolognese, and then they come up and you accidentally eat one and they're all like, just taste like a leaf. But does it add any flavour, the bay leaf? I think if we were to do the Pepsi challenge with bay leaves... Like one of these meals has had a bay leaf in. One of these meals hasn't. If you can find out which meal has had the bay leaf in, you will get £1 million. Right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do something. Just clean the bottom of that. Now, there might be some kitten activity. Not for you, although you will benefit from it, but for me, because I think kittens are nice. Okay. Digitails is the cool name for foxgloves, and they're ridiculously poisonous. That's a very good bit of info there. I tell you what, I do like reading. I was reading this old, it was a book set in like the Middle Ages, and I love it when the writer had obviously done her research, because they were just referencing all these really interesting sounding herbs, like that heal and, you know, all these medicinal herbs. Like moss is very medicinal, isn't it? Digitails. It sounds like sounds quite techy, doesn't it? Digitails. Now Matt J. Davis. Empty. Not for long. Going to fill it up live on air. I'm going to fill up the Dishmatic. Ready? If this was a real show, there would be some incredible music right now. Look at that. That, okay? There we go. There we go. Right, there we go. I'll say it again in a normal voice. Holy shit. You have one of them things. Now we're talking. Yes, we are. Yes, we bloody well are. Crummy, don't get Digitails and poisonous. We've just been told it's poisonous. Now, that's yoghurt. We had some yogurt in the door of the fridge, and it was apparently on the turn. And I picked it up, and as I was picking it up, I hit the side, and it knocked everywhere. And it looked all right, you know. It didn't come out in like festering clumps. I think it was okay, but it's too late now. It went down the sink. Right, there we go. This is kind of the money shot. This is the opening action scene. Okay. Right. Now, scissors. We know scissors. I'm not going to list every bit of cutlery that goes in, but this, safe to say, knives, forks, spoons, these kind of tweezer things, tin opener. Right, let's get all the cutlery in. Cutlery's got to soak. It's not going to soak itself. Rather like Crummy, who's soaking herself at the moment, aren't you, Crummy? If I may venture. But we didn't have any yoghurt. It wasn't yoghurt, was it? Cream. Vegan cream. Which sounds a bit dirty. I'm first to admit that. Vegan cream. Now, while the water's running, I like to take advantage of that and clean the glasses, which I'm going to do. Also, yeah, Dishmatic's gone down very well. I think Matt J. Davis has been spreading the word that the Dishmatic is featured. And then, because of that, we've got some more, which is great. I want you to know I am quite a late subscriber to the wonders of the Dishmatic. Crummy, what's this for? I know it's a scrubby thing, but is it for like potatoes or something? Right. Oh my God! Just dropped it. It's getting up my arse, actually. That, not literally again. It's annoying me, so I'm going to put it out of sight. Now this is one of those random glasses. We used to have a set. Now we've only got one. It's quite irritating. I quite like to have a full set. Scrubbing the pan. Right, Crummy obviously wants me to show the picture of her. I'll show the picture of her in a minute. Crumb, if you give me a minute. That was that hot chocolate in there? I like the way it's kind of like there's a whole like looks like it's been painted at the bottom. Look at those bubbles. Aren't they lovely? So we've done all the glasses, and I think we're going to have a celebratory sip-along-a-thon. So 1, 2, 3. Let's have a sip. That was filter coffee. Wow, I did not see that coming. That's nice. That's good, that is. So, do you think that's quite heroic, me walking up 7 flights of stairs? I am fucked when I get to the top, but it feels good. Get the plates in there to soak, and get the cups out to give that a wash. Because that's what we do on Washing Up Club, Fun Fans. There we go, I'm using it again. Fun Fans! Oh, dear me. I think we're going to have, like, hero of the Washing Up Club. Like, at the end of each session, I might try and work out who's been the hero, you know. It may be me. I just might make myself the hero every time. I'm nervous for the soakitude of the cuffs. Well, the thing is, I suppose it could get a bit wet. You're right. You're right to think that. But I don't mind. I do a bit. It would be irritating, wouldn't it? Right, I've gone straight in for a plate. Is that madness? Yes, it is. You know why? Because I'm mad! Oh, not really. Not really. I'm going to be doing some writing today, hopefully. I had a very good idea. Did I tell you my cat sketch? Well, I'm not going to, if I did, because I want to just show it to you when it's finished. It's easy to make. Just got to wait for the cat. They do say, why am I turning it that way, for God's sake? You want to see what's going on, don't you? Here we go. Look at that. This is our posh, one of our posh plates, as you can see. Let's get the squeaking. Another one. And one more. I'll do a circle if I can. Sounds like a little seal, doesn't it? Calling for more fish. Or maybe calling because it's constipated. It's like, Mum, fuck, I got a fucking shit up my ass. Sorry, I went a bit crude there. Difficult, what? Hang on. And he was gifted an apron for Christmas, but refuses to wear it. Will you stop plugging that bloody apron, Crumb? Right, here we go. That was ages ago. Right, look at this. Nice and clean. Ready for the socation. The socation, as I call it. It's not the socation, it's the... Oh, God, you were right about the cuffs. Here we go. Here we go. Now, for those of you that don't know, Jez Cordell does a... Is it every day or every Friday? Might be every day. It's called Van Cam Lunch. And it's him eating lunch, edited version of him eating lunch. And he's a very good eater. He's quite bearded, if I may say. Am I allowed to say you've got a beard? Well, I just have. And he doesn't get any food on it. Mind you, he does eat non-sticky, beardy food, I have to say. I would like to see, Wednesdays and Fridays, I would like to see, what would get stuck to a beard? Like macaroni cheese, maybe? I don't know. What would get stuck to a soup? Or something like quite crummy. This is great. I have followed for ages since you were a guest on Alexis Stroll. Ah! Yeah, do. Spaghetti. Would spaghetti get stuck in the beard? That'd be horrible, wouldn't it? Any suggestion? Did soup on Friday, had a breakdown. Oh, bloody hell. Was that the one where the oven, the gas fire? No, what's it called? The gas stove didn't work. Did it work in the end? Right, I can see already the water is quite filthy. So I might just go through. What have I washed up that's filthy? Must be the cutlery. Any suggestion? Yuck. Don't know what crime is disgusted at. So, Crummy, am I allowed to show that picture of you with your paw strips on? Is that permitted? So, yes, what am I going to write today? I might do a bit of... What I like doing is I put my ideas on my phone, then I transfer them to a A4 book. And that's a good way to start getting the creative juices flowing. Yes, you can show them the pic. I could make you something to eat and post it to you. Wouldn't that be all squashed and lanky, Crumb? Suggestions of what Jez Cordell can eat. And vegan as well. Right, Jez Cordell, I'm going to throw down the liquid meat. It's almost like an unboxing, isn't it? So how about, Jez Cordell, how about this? You still haven't got liquid aminos, have you? I'm allowed to mention it because I haven't mentioned them for a while. How about this? This is my favourite quick meal. Quinoa, liquid aminos, broccoli and spinach. And that can go in a night. You can eat that cold. You can eat it hot. You can eat it... I need something. I felt like I was going to go rhyming then. So, not seeing much super washing up. Oh, okay, you want to see... Well, the thing is... Okay, I should have used that on the plates. But there's a bowl over there. I'll use it on the bowl. I'll use that on the bowl. Okay. Now, note how much there is in there. Because when I used it last time, it went up. I haven't. I'm listening. I will try it. Okay. I think that was for me. Yeah, so there we go. That's my favourite quick dish. Absolutely lovely. I don't know if Emily likes it that much. Sometimes when she's ill, she will eat it. It's Mr. Windy. If it's, I shouldn't have said Mr. I should have just said Windy, just in case, pronouns and all that. Apologies if I did. Right, okay, here we go. These little knives make you feel like a giant when you're using them. Ha! Ha ha! That was my giant acting. Wasn't very good, actually. I won't put that on the show reel. We finished watching The Traitors last week. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's so good. Oh my god! I absolutely love it. I've been doing Alan Rickman impressions as well. There's a lift option at the BBC. I hope I'm allowed to say I work at the BBC. I'm not really doing anything. I'm just doing a bit of data entry essentially. But when I go in a lift, I want to do the Die Hard quote. Nice suit. John Phillips, London. I have two myself. It kind of goes a bit at the end, doesn't it? The impression goes a bit weak. Eyes on Legs. Have you done many gigs yet? Are things picking up? You said that you were. Hang on. Superb, isn't it? Oh God. Oh my God. What the Traitors? God, it's incredible. It's so slick. The tasks are brilliant, like palate cleanser, and just the little nuances of once you get in your mind someone's a traitor, everything they do backs that up, isn't it? You're like, yeah, she's definitely a traitor. Definitely a traitor. She just said hello. Of course, that's what a traitor would say. She smiled when they said you were a traitor. You smiled, so that means you're a traitor. Like what? No, I'm not. I just smiled because I'd farted. I thought it was funny. Okay, bit of recycling, bit of early recycling actually. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Don't know why I'm making a big deal of that. Now that's not recyclable. It possibly is, but it's paper and it'll probably dissolve. Okay, sip-along-a-thon. Are you ready for the next sip? I love making extreme beans. If you get reduced, that kind of undermines my dramatic announcements. Are you ready for the next sip? Do it, do it, do it. Do it. Ready? Cockfields. I might drink it like it's whiskey. Okay, I'm drinking it like it's whiskey. a bit over the top there. I'm first to admit it. That was a 10. I should have just done a 3, shouldn't I? That was poisoned whiskey. That moment. I'm just laughing at myself. Right, here we go. Now, Jez Cordell. These are lovely. Do you recognise these little bowls? I threw away the... they're kind of the... What are they? What does it say on the front? They're free from kind of cheesecakes. Do you know the piano is on my foot? It sounds like a code for spies. Do you know the piano is on my foot? I do not know that. Right, so Jez Cordell, those are recommended. Look at this. The reason I've gone like some crazy maverick and I'm doing the recycling at the stages is because I'm going to change the water. Right, hang on, I didn't read that long message. I love making extreme beans. If you get reduced salt sugar baked beans, they're great for adding extra flavour to. I like to cook them down for ages with some olive oil. Oh! Olive oil, liquid smoke, chilli sauce, and nutritional yeast. Tastes superb. Wow, that sounds amazing. Can you put on eyes on legs out? No, I can't, Crumb. You know how I feel about this backseat driving. I can't because I got Eyes on Legs sent his lawyers out after me. Even though I had permission, written permission. I got a copyright thing. He's a nasty piece of work, Eyes on Legs. A nasty... No, I'm just joking, Eyes on Legs. It's absolutely lovely. The producers, you hum it song, and I'll play it. I say yes, that's right. I say yeah, very, very good. Crummy, was that you? Crummy, you can't do that live on air. Was that you, Crummy? Can you just answer me, please? Did anyone on this stream hear anything? Crummy. Crummy. I can't believe you just did that, Crumb. It was Willow. Okay, that was clearly something that came from the bath. Crummy. I can't believe you, Crummy. Dear me. It was not Willow. Sip-along-a-thon. I heard that you're saying Crummy was saying... Well, I won't embarrass my wife, my beautiful wife. Oh, sorry, Cockfields. That's really nice. I'm going in again. The good thing about a herbal tea bag is you can use the bag several times. Right, for those of you... Oh, hang on, we're going to change the water. This is like the mid-section action scene. The water going down. Oh, will it go down the plug? Can't believe Crummy did that. I'll stop going on about it. It's not fair. It's not fair, is it? So here we go. The water's going down. It's absolutely filthy. But we are going to use the Dishmatic. Cinnamon tea for me today. Cinnamon tea. Ooh. Is cinnamon quite good for you? I understand it's quite good for you. So, Jez Cordell, have the viewings been good? Now, so your van cat... Ow! This is hard. Really hard. Silly. You put it on YouTube, don't you? Here we go, lads. Cinematic... There we go. Okay. Right. Okay. These were very nice. Looks like it's been through hell. But they're actually melty cakes, melty puddings, weren't they, Crummy? Yeah, Crummy, you've got to remember, when you're in the bath, anything you do is amplified. Tenfold. So you be careful out there. No, you do what you want. It's your bloody house, for God's sake. For God's sake, it's your house. Right, let's just get this microphone lead round. Okay, here we go. This was the bowl. Look at that. You can see what was going on there, can't you? Desperately clawing with the spoon. Get all the chocolate up. Come on! There's some there. Give up. There's nothing there. And you go one way. You go down. Then you realise you can go across. So you're across, and you try and get as much. I mean, look at that. I think just gave up really there, didn't I? So that's mine. Whereas Emily, you can see much more cross stitched. You see? See, she went down, then she went across, and that's textbook example of how to finish off the liquid chocolate goodness that fell out of that cake, that plunged out of the cake like lava, like hot lava. So there we go. That's going in soak. This is going in soak also. We had gnocchi yesterday. We don't eat gnocchi much. I like saying gnocchi. I don't know why. It's a very pleasing word to say. So before we get cleaning on those manky things, we're just going to do this. Dishmatic, guys. Guys and girls. The Dishmatic. Fun fans. Right. I think this was just used for water. But why it's so pleasing, it's a big thing, isn't it? It looks like it's going to take ages to wash. But that's bloody clean now. So, eyes on legs. You were saying that the gigs, there wasn't... yeah, sorry, what did you say about the gigs? Right. Oh, my God. I don't think I've ever seen a more packed cutlery. I think the band was Coconut Collaborative. Isn't it collective? Wishing, oh God, the soap bar. Yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? Okay, so I'll just show you the... Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Right. Oh, the tape's feeling a bit... Is that back? Are we back to where we were? Yeah, we are. Good. Right, okay, so... yeah, the bowl here, the green bowl. We use this a lot. It's a lovely bowl, that. Always gets a little cheer when it comes on, the bowl. No, this is all new to me. I'm like a geek in a nerd shop. Brilliant. Love it. PK Mega Awesome. That's a very good name. I mean, I wanted to be just Greensville, but I think am I just Greensville? Maybe I am just Greensville. You just don't know these days, do you? Sometimes Greensville gets taken, so I have to put numbers, and I feel like a bit of a failure when I do that. I feel like I failed. Give it a shake. So this was pesto. Free from. Give it a shake. Like that. You know, just like that. It's quite good acoustics. There we go. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. God, I'm exhausted now. Sounds a bit rude. It does sound a bit rude. I won't do that again. Right, okay. We're still going with the sip-alongathon. Ow, it's hot! And I've just spilt it on my hand. So, Cockfields. Tentatively, if that's the right word, I'm going to take a sip. So this really is a sip. So, acting-wise, the brief is that it's really hot. Hot! 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 See? And that is acting. That is acting for you. So these were filled with... What's that sauce called? What's that paste, Crummy? Is it soy sauce? But basically we were dipping dumplings. Now, where's the... Oh, there it is. Plum. It's kind of a plum thing. Right, ready? Ready. Ready. See? Quite good. It's not too bad at getting into the nooks. I'm going to try saying nooks without saying the other word that you go with it. That's the challenge. Can you say crannies without saying nooks? Can you say nooks without saying crannies? Getting all the crannies there. Like that. Give it a sloosh. The solution. The solution, that's what I call it. I tried baking soda, she did. Oh, God, look at that. That's a dirty one, that. Oh, that's dirty. So yes, I do quite. So I've been back to work, up at 6. Early for me, probably not early for most people. Back at about 7, which isn't too bad. But I've been doing lots of reading. I've finished one book already, and I've started another one. This one's by an actor called Irene Handel, who played lots of. I think she was in Carry On films. And it was always quite interesting to read a book by an actor, I think. So that's where the puddings were baked. Give that a little soak. That should help matters. So we've got 3 frying... Oh, hang on a minute. What are we going to do now? What are we going to do now? I'll tell you what, we're going to have a little sip. Cocktails. Oh, God, it's Christing well hot. Okay, we're going to put the baking trays in to soak. What's already... Yeah, that's... We've already got a baking... Oh, my God. Oh, my godfathers. What's in there already? Bowls. We got bowls in there. Forgot about the bowls. You were right about them cuffs. Look at that. Look at that. What a state. You get a book nook where you sit and enjoy books, but you don't get a granny cranny where you might sit and enjoy grannies, which is weird. It is weird, isn't it? That is odd. That's always bothered me, that. Exactly. It's funny, the exact wording is what's always bothered me. How you worded it is exactly how I feel. Did that come out? Did my meaning come out there? Here we go. Right. Dishmatic. Now, Matt J. Davis was saying that there's a big debate going about whether you should use a Dishmatic when you've got bubbles in the sink. Okay, now I say you do, you should. Just because it's like backup bubbles, isn't it? Look at that. There's more in it than I started. There's more, or maybe not. No, there's less, which is fine. That's how it should be. So, as you can see, what PK Mega Awesome. It's very good. Granny Crannies. Yes, yes. I think it's crying out for the rinse technique. Is that a kitten? Is that a kitten I hear before me? Here we go. Kitten! She's a kitten! She's coming here. Who wants to see the kitten? Is she going out? We might have to catch her on the way in. Here, she's gone out. Sorry, everyone. We've... Look, listen, you rinsers. You fucking rinsers. Give it a rest, will ya? Bloody rinsers. Hang on. I'm going to take off my nose pore strip. I think she's, bracing us for another mysterious noise from upstairs. But, okay, right. I'll show everyone the pore strip photo. I'm going to hold it very, very tight. That's what she looks like with pore strips on. Okay. Swearing. Yes. While my hands are dry. Oh, slightly hot. Slightly hot still, but that's what you want. That's what you want in your tea. So, let's do this. Let's do this. There's lots of recycling I haven't done yet, and I'm a little bit intimidated by it. It's good. You see, that's how comfortable I am with you guys and girls. I'm not afraid to say when I'm intimidated. There we go. Look at that. Dishmatic in action on the recycled chopping board of wonder. Both sides. Always do both sides. Just in case you've placed it on a bit of cake or something and it's squashed it. Now, oh, sorry. Sorry about that. My nose is bubbling. My nose is bubbling. Put it over there to dry it. Now, we're going to tackle. Not in a rugby tackle way. Just to be clear, I'm not being especially big-headed with my name. My name is PK. When choosing a name, I tried writing a list and I decided I wanted the name to be mega and awesome, and I couldn't think of anything. It's all right. Might do a minute-long stream after this, loading and switching on my dishwasher. Job done. Well, eyes on legs. You do what you got to do. Sorry, can you repeat your eyes on legs gig update? Gig. I got caught on the word gig. And I was I need to reboot myself, don't I? I might have a bath after this. You know, when you see, it's it's like the tragedy, isn't it, of me washing everything up, not washing myself up. It is a tragedy. Tragedy I find quite difficult to say sometimes. On my word. Oh my word. I have no work. Oh, sorry, Eyes on Legs. Don't be snappy at me, Eyes on Legs. I'm empathising. I missed it first time. So, cool. All right. Well, let's all do a GoFundMe for Eyes on. Oh God, what she said now. Oh, she showed. This is probably post pour. I'm sorry, Eyes on Legs. I'm sorry to hear that. How's the short film going? Let's go into more positive waters. Oh, I don't like seeing that. She sent me the pause they rip out something. That makes me feel sick. Like, some people enjoy watching spot squeezing videos, and that makes literally I've got goosebumps from making me feel sick. What does your work usually consist of, Eyes on Legs? He is a musician. What are we doing? Oh yes, we're doing these. What did you, PK Mega Awesome? What did you think of the Dishmatic? Oh, this isn't coming off very well, is it? What did you cook on this, Crummy? Oil? It's like she cooked a bloody part of an engine on this. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. Good God. I might just have to throw this away. That's the ultimate in defeat, isn't it? Just throwing something away. That bastard is not coming off. Jesus wept. I'm going to let that soak for a bit longer. Sorry to be so defeatist. Singer, guitarist. He's done loads of stuff. PK Mega Awesome. Do you listen to Chatterbix? He is a Chatterbix. They love him on that. He's done a football song with them. He's done, what they call, jingles. He's done jangles. He's done jongles. He's done jengles. He's done jungles. I'd just like to use all the vowels. Right, that'll do. I mean, sorry, that's really clean. I forget Crummy's watching sometimes. I'm a total convert. I will be calling a house meeting this very afternoon, propose investing. Oh, what, on this? Now, what I will say, don't buy online. Because I was on Amazon, and it was cheaper in the shop. I've gone off Amazon a bit, to be honest. Sorry, Amazon. But you reap what you sow. When they're charging you £5 to have something delivered, or you have to join bloody Amazon Prime, I know you get it for free, but what if you forget that you've got it for free and it just starts charging you? If that makes any sense. Dishmatic. Chatterbix rocks. Yes, there we go. It's about time they had me on again, isn't it? Really. I mean, when was I last on? I can't remember. That's bad, isn't it? I mean, come on, Chatterbix. If you're watching, Joe and David, get me on. Come on. Right, okay. There we go. It's looking clean. I'm a bit... Oh, dear, there's not much room in there. Oh, my God. Right. I've never listened to Canal Thursday. It just seems like there's so many. I'm scared to start. I think I won't understand it. Right. That's pretty clean. I mean, with these oven trays, you know, I mean, obviously that wasn't there when we bought it, but it's kind of baked in, isn't it? So, you should be on more. Yeah, it's got a great theme tune. There we go. Do your own. Oh yeah, podcast. Well, I have got podcast wise. Obviously, not doing anything with Mr. David Edwards again, unfortunately, because he's so busy. But I was working on QuizMe, and that's kind of like died a death slightly. I've got 4, but it's not quite there. It needs a bit of work. Was it the baked spuds? Right, I can't get. Look at that. That's troublesome. That's going to go. Watch this space. We're going to watch that next week. Now, okay. Frying pans. It was a time of great frying panage. So we're going to put those in. This one's fairly clean, but I'm going to, you know, I'm a professional. So we're going to give that a wash up. Get that down there. Look at that. Let's just give it a bit. I tell you what, we'll get the bloody Dishmatic in. Hello. Hello, Habgizzle. Habgizzle, that's fair enough. How are you doing? Dishmatic? Dishmatic activity. Where's that kitten? Where's that fucking kitten? I quite like, in the Cockfields, I seem to be the one that swears the most. I know I keep going on about the Cockfields, but when I get something else as big, I'll go on about that as well. But for the time being, suck it up! Sorry, I don't know, I'm just getting aggressive with my inner demons. Look at this. This is quite pleasing because it's quite difficult to get off. But it does come off eventually, he said. We watched the first pilot of Columbo last night. There were two pilots. One was made in '68, Prescription for Murder, which is quite a bit different. Like, he's got shorter hair, he's less scruffy. Obviously, he's a bit younger. Where's that kitten? I want the kitten! Habgizzle. Habgizzle's out for a walk with a mutt. I hope you pick up any turds that are deposited. I see lots of turds on the way back from the town. It doesn't half make me sick. I think if you see someone leaving a turd that their dog's done, you should be able to put their nose in it. Probably not, actually. That's not a good idea. Right, sorry about all this noise. Now, is that clean? Is this... I think that's clean, you know. I don't think it is. No, right, we're going to try a new thing. Now this, okay, this is on its way out, but it's good for the old, Can you see that? Well, you probably can't, can you? Where's that kitten, for God's sake? What time is it? 52 minutes. Oh, God. Yeah, we watched the pilot for Columbo. There's two pilots. So the first one was 1968. Shorter hair, slightly different attitude. He's a bit more aggressive. He's not as more subtle, isn't he, in the later ones? Really good. So that's the first season done. And I'm going to slip them on when I can. So I do love Columbo. Right, look at that. Pop that over there. Now. Whew. There she is. Come here. Come here, you little shits. Oi, Willow. Willow. Oh, she's too far. I'm enjoying the ramp down into your sink. I feel like I could have released cups from the top and launch them into the water. Well, this... Where is it? That. I suppose it's a little... Is that what you mean by a ramp? I suppose it's a little ramp. Willow, come here. She's coming. We might be able to get a kitten. Might be able to get a kitten activity. Come here, you little kitten. Good girl. She squiggled in the tail region. She's sweet, isn't she? Look at those markings, aren't they fine? You smell lovely, Willow. Here we go, I'll put you down. Thank you for enjoying me. So you've always got to be polite to kittens. Oh, God, I'm tired now. I forgot to breathe during the kitten. Yes, we should build a dispensing system like a Back to the Future. Yes, exactly. She's giving good face today. She is, isn't she? Yeah, that kitten's. She's lovely. She's very sweet. Okay. Just quickly and cheekily, I'm going to do a bit of recycling. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to do any recycling today. I've done a little bit. Have to save it for another day. Get that out. Always use your fingers. Oh, that's a bit rude, isn't it? Yeah, she's a rescue cat, and she was left there for ages, apparently. When we got her, she was 3 months, and it was really sweet. The staff were crying when she left because she was so popular. They're very sweet, the people that work in rescue centre. Right, look at this bastard. Look at that. You can see you know, there's the Rorschach test or whatever. People see Jesus' face in there. They see lottery numbers. What do you see, people? What do you see? That's from last week. Now, it's better than last week, but it's still, obviously, we can't use it again until it gets cleaned. Okay, so we're going to give it a bit of a soak. This will be the last thing I wash up. I don't think I'm going to get it all clean, I have to be honest. I'm not being defeatist. I'm just managing your expectations. I will try and clean it. I will try and clean it. I might do a bit of acting while I'm cleaning it, just in case there's any casting directors watching. Use the edge of the Dishmatic. Thank you, Metro Davis. Right. Oh! Now, Emily. Emily cleaned. Emily was soaking this. I can't... Oh, look at that. That was a big one. If you just look at the top picture, it does look like I'm having executive time, doesn't it? Holy shit bags. Right, let's try a bit of this. I don't think this is going to do any good, is it? It needs scraping rather than... But that's a Dishmatic. Nice Dishmatic moment there. Here we go. I put vinegar in. Use the heat of your drink. I'm not using my drink. Can't do that. God. So do you think Fun Fans is good? It is good, isn't it? I mean, I know it's good. When you've got something good, you know when you've got something good. Eyes on Legs, can you please give me an update on the film? If you do glaze when cooking, it helps cleaning later. Ooh, we'll have to try that. What does it mean? What do you mean glaze? Deglaze. Do you mean do glaze or deglaze? Oh, dear me. I forgot to breathe doing that. So that's today's lesson. Always breathe. Thought you were ask how many gigs again. That's a good point. How many gigs have you done this? Just a little joke there. Yes, that's true. Location booked. Voiceover's done. Voiceover's done, you say? Tell me a little bit more about that. Cocktails. I'm not doing anything at the moment. Just sat here drinking. I'm not even sat either. I'm stood. Oh, this is nice. Okay, let's have another look. I'll send them to you. I thought I did them. Ben is so greedy, though. What? I have to get food for him as soon as it's cooked, otherwise he goes hungry monster. No, I don't. I'm lovely. Crummy. Crummy. Crummy is an excellent chef, excellent in the kitchen. Oh my God. Right, look at this. I don't think we're getting much. Oh my God. We might have to leave it till next week as well. Can you do another week without the frying pan, Crumb? Look at this! What was that stuff? What was that solution you put on it? When we get at Edinburgh. I think I'm going to have to call it a day on that bloody frying pan. We're going to have to throw it out. What did you cook on this? Crumb, what did you cook in this? A work call came in and I missed the introduction of the Pan of Doom. Work call? Goodness me, PK Mega Awesome. It's quite a pleasing name to say, isn't it? You know, you gotta have your R&R. What's the film about, Eyes on Legs? Or don't you want to say yet? That is a corker. Rubbish effort. Windy. You got to know when you're up against a very formidable frying pan. Excuse me. I don't know what to do. You can just tell that it's not coming off. I'll try this again. No, hang on. Let's try this one. I'm going to try this one. Eccentricity. Yes, it's very good. Did you write it yourself or did you write it with Chum's Eyes on Legs? Okay, that's kind of working. But it's gonna. This is gonna be right. Say, are you watching this? Okay, so I'll go for this. Can you see this bit? Right, there's a bit of filth there. That's that bit there. So, right, that's gone. But there's lots of those little pockets of filth. Pockets of filth. So, it's gonna. There's only so much elbow grease in the tank. You know what I mean? Bloody hellfire. I mean, it will come off. I'm gonna have little. Right, okay. Right, that bit's clean. So if you can make... How about this, Emily? I'll leave this as clean, but just cook in this area. Okay? Because this is dirty. Don't cook in this bit, or this bit. Just cook in this area, and then we'll be okay, yeah? Does that work? Can you try the black sponge or coconut scraper? The black sponge or coconut scraper? No. The coconut scraper is just as good as the... You have tried putting some... Have you tried putting washing up liquid and putting it on the hob until it bubbles? Just a tiny splash of water. It's super powers... God, that's a good... Crumb, what do you think? What do you think of that? I've tried the black sponge. The black sponge! Oh, that's good. Actually, this scraper. Can you see the filth coming, floating down? I know you can't see, but you can see the results of it. Can you see the black stuff collecting at the bottom? Crumb, this is good. Look at that, Crumb, this is good. Crumb, now's a good time to make another noise, because I'm making lots of noise down here. Look at that. Look at this. This is tremendously exciting. What a bloody finale. Is it going to come off, though? I don't want to die of old age by the time this comes off. Okay. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Okay, right, this is exciting. Oh, Christ. Sweet, sunny Jesus. Buy a new one. How about a nose paw strip? Okay, I think... Right, that's better, isn't it? Right, but I'm fucking done with it. Okay, so that... We've made progress on that. I'm tired. I'm tired. I should probably do some recycling, but I'm not going to. Right, okay. Crummy. Have you learned nothing, Crummy? Did you... Did anyone else hear that? I can hear her laughing. Did anyone else hear that? Right. On that bombshell. Nope. Well, lucky for you. All right. Well, if you didn't hear it, it didn't happen. There we go. Let's go with that. Right. So there we go. And we let the water solemnly go down. I've made progress with that pan. I'm not viewing this as a defeat because progress was made, basically. And just let's be positive, for God's sake. Look at all the washing up I have done. And if you think about it, I cleaned some of it. Look at all those bits. Those bits, all this bits here, they were in that pan. They're not there now, they're in the sink. So there we go, folks. That's today's lesson. If you try and do a task and you do some of the task, at least you've done some of the task, okay? Some of that task has been done. Yeah, exactly. Glug, glug, splish, splash. I felt it. Felt. Sound like you're going through a transmitter or something there or something. So I can't use that pan. Is that what you're saying? That is what I'm saying. Madam Bottom Burp. No, I'm just joking. It wasn't Crummy. There's nothing to report here. Okay, so thank you thank you. Oh, Christ, right, let's start that again. Thank you very much for coming to WUP, Washing Up Club, Fun Fans. Have a fantastic week, yeah? And may your Monday start well, and the week just get better, yeah? And then maybe the Saturday goes badly, so you need to come and watch me on Washing Up Club. That works, isn't it? That's a compromise. Okay, it's been lovely chatting with you. And I'll see you all soon. Have a great week, guys and girls. Fun Fans.